again. Okay, and I'm going to bring you over to your own QuickBooks here on my screen. Okay, now it seems to be slowing down a bit, is it? Can you hear me okay, Donna? Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so a couple of things. I'll just doing a few, update my notes here. Let me see which I'll start with. Okay, so these items here that are downloaded from the bank.
Yeah.
We want to kind of tell the computer what they're about. Okay, and I'll come back to them in a second because a couple of other things. So on the receipts, there's just little things I want to check with you. So I'm going to go into banking receipts.
Yeah, I haven't done much with that now. Like that was just in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's all there. So these will stay there, but they're beginning to recognize when the bank send over the information, it's seeing some of these bills. Okay.
Okay.
So it'll put the money against the bill. Okay. So that's what it'll do. And I'm going to click into this. One thing you could do though is if you go into, don't match it yet. You go into this part, review. So that there is lemons, okay?
Yeah.
And you just always want to make sure you give it a category, okay? So that would be materials in your case.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put it into cost of sales, that one. And save and next, okay?
Yeah.
Please fill in the required details. What else am I missing? Okay, well, there's no, okay, so it'll tell me. Be no VAT in your case. And the bank will be the business, okay? So save and next. Okay, so that one's done. And it's actually found the receipt, so I'll just match that one up.
Yeah. So, and then I don't have to do anything with that one. That won't.
No, you don't. So if you go down and do that, and if it's going to the bank, it'll attempt to match it. So that's the first thing.
Yeah.
The second thing is, just look at my list here, is I just want to ask a question. So with these, yeah, so I see half beginning to match up with a few there. So as the receipts go in. So freight and delivery, do you get receipts for those things, or do you just, or not?
Yeah, yeah, those are like my on-cost posting.
Okay, well, these are effectively just in a kind of a waiting room outside the accounts. So that one there, the 22nd of December, we just try and click add. So it's going to be freight and delivery anyway.
That's the good category. Is that means like I just sent something? Is it that right?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So I just clicked that and it's gone off into the accounts. But I would always go down through these, and if there's a bill, it should match up. But if there isn't, at least tell it what it is.
Yeah.
And add it into the accounts and bring that to review figure down to 0. Now I just put one of them through.
Yeah.
And then I want to show you this part, the profit and loss. So freight and delivery. Yeah, so that one I just did. It's €9. There it is there. That's now come in here, okay? Okay, so they're okay. But a question I want to ask you, you have daily sales here, sales of products, and uncategorized means we're not too sure what the income is. Let me just click on this one.
Like daily sales, I just have like anything that I get as a sale, really.
Okay, so that's all the items coming in. So a second thing then for you to do is this one where it says uncategorized. That kind of means it's money we've got, but we don't know where it came from. Okay, I would move them up into daily sales. So I'll click on, say, the 492. It's something from SumUp.
Yeah.
And this uncategorized income.
Yeah. So like I had a few questions about those. So for instance, that one would be like more like tests, because I bought the SumUp machine and they just wanted to see. So it's not really an income, because,
all right.
Do you know what I mean? It was more like a test to see if the machine was working.
Oh yeah, okay.
I have a few of those as well in there. Yeah, so I don't know if that's.
And did they give you back the money afterwards, or?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's the double header there now.
So they just pretended that I had a sales, like say it that way.
Okay, and so this is the money coming in, and the money going out from you. You see, what will I do with that? I'm just going to come up to here.
Because I had a few questions about a few of them as well. Like for instance, I had 650 euro transferred from my own bank account to the business account because we didn't have enough money on it to buy new things for the business. How would I categorize that one?
Okay, let me just see what accounts I have here. I'm just seeing, do I have a place here for you to put money in now? Okay. I'm going to add an account here. Owner's equity. I'll call it money paid in by Donna, okay?
Yeah.
So for any money that you put into the bank, that's the category you put it into.
Yeah.
Money paid in by Donna, okay?
Yeah.
And just have a look at that report again. So this is April. Okay, so that, have you another question, or will I keep talking?
One more question as well is like, so for instance, like there would be like a lot of, in the beginning we didn't have the business account or it wasn't working. So if eventually, like we're now trying to do everything from the business account, but before we didn't, you know, I sometimes paid something with my own account. Would I be able to put that in the system?
You would. So I'll set up another place here. Money paid personally. Okay. Items paid by personal funds.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have a bill in there and it's paid and you want to mark it paid, you go into, oh no, we don't have a, let me see now. Yeah, just when you're paying it, sorry, this is the basic version, I have to be careful what we can use. So if there's items you're paying personally, so say it's me or something,
yeah.
The bank account to use is items paid by personal funds.
Yeah.
Okay, because we know it didn't come out of your business account, so you paid it yourself with your debit card or something.
Yeah.
And put it there. I'll just show you another couple of quirks on it as well.
So one more question I have as well, like I just have the feeling that a lot of them went into the system without me doing anything to it, because like if I go to the ones that I did, I'm just wondering if I can check if I all give them attachments. Is that maybe I didn't do it with all of them? Maybe I categorized them by accident while they didn't have the attachment on it. Yeah,
so you can. So the thing I've noticed now, you've materials down here, and you've materials up here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just have a look at those guys, the bigger ones. So if they have an attachment or not. So I'll just click on this guy. So you kind of have to click into them. So there's coconut oil. He's all right. He sees there. Yeah, and there's something there. Let me just see if I can do a.
So if they wouldn't have, like, for instance, if like I by accident put one in without an attachment, would that be a problem? Like, would that come back later or?
It's not a good habit. Yeah, you could come back later with the attachment, but if you don't have one, maybe just write on it why you don't have one.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, there's a place there for a memo. I'm just looking here to see, can I find, would it show me if there's an attachment there or not, but it actually doesn't. I just wondered, would there be a column that would show the
Yeah.
attachment?
I couldn't find any of that either, so.
Yeah.
Well, I think I have enough to work on now anyway, again, to keep me going for another week anyway.
Yeah, you do, yeah. But I mean, generally speaking, it's fine, you know?
Yeah, I just want to sort of make sure that I have last year done, like, and then I can, you know, really keep on top of it every time now in the future, like to.
Yeah, these guys here, I was going to say as well, with uncategorized expense, it means it doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, I think that's the last ones that I didn't really found
Okay.
the things for, so I'm going to go over them again.
Yeah, so I mean, they're fine there if you're going to come back at them. So this is something you bought in the garden center.
Yeah.
And strawberry, snow white. Okay, whichever that is. Yeah, and at least if they're there, they stand out. It's easy kind of check them, you know?
Yeah.
So, but no, it's going in the right direction. There's a few things. I've recorded this, so I'll send you the recording and you can go over it, but it's going in the right direction, yeah.
Yeah. So one more question. So the year before we started the business, I have some, like, say for instance, I bought a machine or anything like that that we are using in our business. Would that be something that I still can add to last year, or is that just like, okay, you started the business, so that year you need to start doing those things?
You can add it. So a thing like a machine, you divide it by 8 for 8 years. So anyway, the machine goes in there and there'll be a tax break each year for 8 years.
Yeah.
As you have it there, yeah. And how much was the machine?
Maybe I work on this first and then I'll come back with that.
Yeah, come back with that again, yeah.
Yeah, because like I think I have enough now. Like, it's for me, it's I once I get into it, I understand, but I find the whole program a lot.
Very good. Okay, I'll let you go.
Okay,
So
thank you so much.
and I'll send you this in about an hour, okay?